Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear listeners. I hope that this new video finds you fine and full of energy to take today's lecture. Before we go on, I would like to ask you to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that you may receive the regular updates about my videos. We shall talk about the concept of complements in English grammar. Let me first tell you about the literal meaning of complement. Complement in English grammar is something that fills up, completes, or makes better or perfect. In other words, you can also say that a complement is something which completes or enhances the meaning by providing something additional. Notice that this complement is different from the compliment, which means a polite expression of praise or admiration. Let's talk about the complement in English grammar, its definition as well as examples. Any word or group of words that is used to complete a grammatical construction, especially in the predicate, including objects, adverbials, and infinitives, is known as complement in English grammar. In simple words, you can say that a complement is a word or a group of words which helps to complete the sentence to make it more clear and meaningful. Let's look at the example. He picked up the book. Here you can see that the book is directly answering that what he picked. So the book is the object here. Secondly, she put the book on the table. Here, notice that on the table is answering that where is the book kept. It is the adverb of place as it is helping complete the sentence grammatically. So it is the adverb complement. Look at the third example. We were ready to go. As you know that the verb which has to before it is known as infinitive. So here to go is the infinitive complement. Let's talk about the types of complements in English grammar. There are 5 main categories. The first one is known as objects. You can see that object has further 3 different categories: direct object, indirect object, and object of preposition. We shall talk about the objects today. The second main category is known as object complements. The third type of complements are known as adjective complements. The fourth type is known as adverbial complement. The fifth type is known as subject complements. Let's talk about objects as complement. Object may be a noun or a pronoun that completes the meaning of verb and preposition. There are 3 types of objects: direct objects, indirect objects, and objects of preposition. Let's talk about the first type, which is direct objects. You can define it as a noun or a pronoun which is directly affected by verbs they complete. For example, I opened the book. You can see that here the book is the direct object because it is affected by the verb which is opened. As the book is directly affected by the verb opened, so the book becomes the direct object in this example. Let's talk about the indirect object. The indirect object may be defined as a person or thing who receives the direct object of the verb. For example, please pass me the butter. Here you can see that somebody is passing the butter to someone. So the butter is the direct object and me here is receiving the direct object. So me here becomes the indirect object. Let's talk about the third category, which is object of preposition. It may be defined as a noun or a pronoun that follows the preposition in a sentence. For example, the bag is on the table. Here you can see that the table is a noun that comes after the preposition on and it is answering what is the object of preposition. As this noun, the table, comes after the preposition on, thus the table becomes the object of preposition on. Let's move on and talk about few examples of objects as complement. Sam drove the car. The car here is the direct object because it is directly affected by the verb. He sent me the parcel. Here, me is the indirect object. He hid my pen under the pink couch. You can see that the pink couch is answering about the object of preposition. And here, the preposition is under. So, the pink couch is the object of preposition. Look at the next example. I wrote a letter. So here a letter is the direct object because it is directly affected by the verb wrote. My grandma told me a story. Here you can see that me is the indirect object because it is indirectly affected by the verb told. See the last example. A box of candies is on the table. Here the table is the object of preposition on. I hope that now you have clear idea about the objects and the uses of objects as complement in your sentences. See you soon with adverbial complements. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.